Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space 2. Last time, Isaac had a pretty rough go of it, barely making it off of the Ishimura. But now we're back aboard Titan Station, and judging from the layout of this place, looks like we're going to be fighting another pack of stalkers. Lovely. Isaac could have used a break, but... oh man, that juicy dismemberment is gonna have to do. You know, being as this room is set up like a big grid, as long as you just stay at the back of it, they have a hard time actually approaching you. But they do throw an extra twist into this fight. You could kind of hear them cooing a little bit. We have crawlers on top of... oh, he poked his head out for a while. There you go. Am I gonna make it out of here? He was making me wait. They still are, actually. There are a couple more in this pack than I thought. We're joined by a couple of crawlers. I think that about does it for all the stalkers in here. Yep, looks like we're good. Every single time they put the lights on the javelins, or the steel rods, to make them stand out in the dark environments, but every time I mistake them for some kind of item.
Why did you do it, Stross? I can't face it. I thought Ellie could. I had to make her see step 3. What can't you face? What's the last step? Her. It's what they were afraid of, that I'd face her and destroy the marker. But it's too much. You have to help. You need to see step 3. Stross!
So they've been doing a lot of heavy foreshadowing with the eye motifs, and it finally paid off with Stross stabbing Ellie in the eye with a screwdriver. Did you see that coming? Oh my god, I'm the fucking worst. Oh, the pain. It gives me life. Nourish me. Nourish me with your suffering. Oh, the puns are so strong. Nope. Really? Okay, I guess I'll burn the bullet. You do not cross that chasm later in the game, so that's your only chance to get that one particular power node hidden away inside that green item box. By the way, I was mistaken a couple of chapters back. It's one of the cyst rooms, I think, in this chapter. Might very well be this one, where you can get an audible sneak peek of something coming up. And I did hear something just now. Might just have been the thing that I'm thinking of. Oh, there's a lot dancing around. dancing around foreshadowing in this playthrough. Well, by now you may have noticed that we have not yet run into a boss. And we aren't going to, at least not until the end of the game. Which I gotta say, it feels like a little bit of a letdown. But I think that so much work is clearly gone into the encounter design that it doesn't hurt too much. I imagine that a lot got cut out to keep the pacing feeling pretty tight in this too. There are a couple of flabby moments that could be tightened up, but nothing that's, I think, egregious. And even so, I would still say that the pacing of Dead Space 2 is one of its strong suits. But yeah, I imagine there must have been a couple of boss fights that they felt were just a little bit too lackluster that had to get chopped. A mediocre boss just there as kind of a perfunctory thing would probably have been a lot worse than what we got. Ah, oh, man, this part's really, really nasty. It's that puker that spawns in right behind you while the exploder is coming up behind you. You just get pincered really, really bad there. There is a necromorph type that I know for sure got cut out that was supposed to be in this. It wasn't going to be a boss, it was just going to be a regular enemy instead. It was called the Flytrap. It's like a flayed human rooted onto the ceiling, and if you passed underneath it without noticing it and shooting it, it would wrap you up in its intestines and like strangle you or hold you to the floor. Honestly, I wish that had made it in. It sounds sick. Since their whole goal was to force you to slow down and move deliberately, the best parallel to the cut Flytrap would be the cyst, which, aside from the sound they make, they're kind of boring. Honestly, if there weren't so many cysts, it wouldn't be quite so bad, but they become more of a chore than anything, like a big nuisance. And to be fair, Flytraps, they would have probably been worse if they were planning on placing nearly as many of them. Oh, hello there. I'd still love to have seen a few of those Flytraps replace some of the cyst rooms. It's a shame that one had to go. But every game has cut content. A lot of it would have been really cool. Shadow of the Colossus had that cut Phoenix Colossus. Sometimes it's for technical reasons, sometimes the budget's running low, sometimes they just can't seem to make it work in a way that's fun or fitting. Still, they have something on the cutting room floor if they ever actually do a Dead Space 4. Something they could always go back to. Oh, I hope they don't become like a factory farm for Star Wars shit. Oh well. Let's get back to happier memories as we go through Dead Space 2, probably the best one in the series. So what we gotta do here is take the battery out of this. Oh, I see you moving around up there. Not quite what I wanted. Oh! Okay. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Just kind of scurrying around and triggered the first one that I accidentally armed. This battery is broken, or was broken, so we had to go retrieve another one. We ain't done yet. I saw that the spark from the conduit in my periphery, and I thought that was an enhanced slasher coming at me for a second. Nope. I got more. Not even gonna attempt anything with that. Not gonna let it get close. The explosion radii have been scaring the hell out of me. Ooh, that's gruesome. Been scaring the ever-living bejesus out of me all game long. Like, I swear, they must have increased all the explosion radii like 50% in Dead Space 2. I keep getting caught by so many thinking that I'm just outside the range. It's happening so consistently in this playthrough. Okay. I guess I must have had to... needed to trigger the elevator from up here earlier for it to act as a shortcut. Ah, well. Oh, do we have the exact same ambush again? I wasn't aware that we had to do this twice. Yeah, it's the same thing minus the exploder. Enhanced slasher up at the top of the ramp, puker behind you. It's a really good pincer. So nice they decided to use it twice, apparently. I'm not even gonna break my stride for wherever the hell that is that just spawned in. What's up? Oh, just you? Okay. Whoop, that's gonna be bad. That's double bad. I actually really need to upgrade the charge time on this contact beam. It's really, really easy to get to the special upgrade for the alt fire. It only takes a couple of nodes to do that. But I skipped past a lot of really good stuff for the contact beam getting there. The charge time is, if you're going to be using the contact beam a lot, it's pretty critical. And I want to say the alt fire just increases the damage it does. Also, once you enter the shaft, take note, turn around behind you, and look up on that archway, because there is one of, I think, only 2 diamond semiconductors up there. Diamond semiconductors are worth 25K.
There you are, Isaac. We've been waiting for you. Now it's your turn. Oh God. Ellie, step through. Ellie.
You owe me an eye, you bastard.
Whoa! Remember how I was saying I love the drag tentacle from Dead Space 1? Well, we don't get to fight one. Fuck.
Ellie lied. She won't help. But you will, Isaac. You'll see her after step 3.
Isaac, he's run off. Deeper into the mines.
I've got problems on this end too. Get somewhere safe.
I'll try.
Well, at least we know that Ellie is safe and sound for the most part. She's alive. Though not unharmed. Stross is running around with her eye on a screwdriver like a goddamn shish kebab. Out here we have a pretty simple puzzle. We have to attach some of those rocket fuel canisters onto the surface of these lasers and direct them away from that tunnel. There are 2 of them, and you can just trace their path back up here. So we're going to set this off on the side and just get it so that this is pointing a laser away from that tunnel. And in Dead Space 2, one of the big changes they made to these zero gravity sections is that you no longer have oxygen containers, so you have to carry around in your inventory, which I'm kind of grateful for, because it would make my congested inventory problem that much worse. And you get tons and tons of oxygen refill stations scattered around whenever you're going to be in a vacuum. So much so that it annihilates any sense of urgency or tension. I think they go way, way overboard with that. Especially considering how much oxygen your suit can hold just at the base level. It also makes... it also eliminates any kind of necessity to ever upgrade that in your rig. Like, there's no reason to ever waste power nodes on that. It's just completely pointless. So there are two systems that don't really play too well together. Nope, I thought that one was dead already. Oh my god! I keep thinking that it's killed itself. Like, I assumed twice that it had already killed itself. That's normally what happens with the ground-based ones. You set them off once and they're done.
Ellie, I'm back inside. Where are you? Where's Stross?
I'm safe for now, but he's lost it. I think he's coming for you. I found something you're gonna want to see. Here's my location. Oh, hurry and get here. I'm not in any shape to be fighting.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Stay safe.
Yeah, well, Ellie is not the one who needs the good luck right now. So we have lurkers behind us and off to the side, and we got pukers and slashers running in down the catwalk. So this is actually pretty tough because I have my back against a wall and not a lot of places to run to where I can get line of sight off of the lurkers. I think they've gone chilled out somewhere. Oh, and to make matters worse, I think one of those slashers was covered in swarmers. They don't do that often enough. They don't use the slashers as, like, delivery mechanisms just for the swarmers. It's one of the only ways in which they could get a large group of swarmers onto you and thus make them effective. Nope, we're not done. Ooh, I love you, Detonator. Even if you do deploy in kind of weird ways sometimes, that ain't gonna be good. Oh, I'm gonna have to pick up the force gun pretty soon. I love all of these weapons I'm currently holding on to. I love my javelin, I love my plasma cutter, it's my bread and butter, keeps me fed. I love the detonator, I love the contact beam. But the force gun provides a really essential utility for me. And that is a quick, simple get off me. Damn, son! Why are you so durable? Pukers have to have among the highest health out of the entire pool of basic necromorph types. Nope. Yeah, I totally planned to do that. That was planned from the get-go. Oh, chill out, my man. I'm definitely not about to let you slash me. After that. You cannot ruin that moment for me. Cannot do it. This probably would have been good for that fight, but maybe we could take you with us. I get the impression that this is probably going to despawn.
Attention, shift workers. Your work practices are being monitored at all times. Please show pride in your work.
Also, let me get this through the door so that the absurd explosion radii of Dead Space 2 does not trigger it next to me. Oh, shit. Elevate things, like, yeah. Didn't have any extraneous ammo types, so, eh. It's not actually that big of a deal. This, though, I'll drop literally anything in this inventory right now, with the exception of maybe the diamond semiconductor to free up room for that, because that's the advanced suit schematic. Hey, my canister stuck around. They do have a nasty habit of despawning sometimes when you take them places they weren't intended to go. Oh, damn it! It's gone. Just like that. Like tears in the rain. There you are. Tricky little sis, that one. Okay, fuck it. It's not worth it. The ones on the floor are super easy to set off. Other ones, depending on how wide open the space is, can be much harder.
What are you doing? You have to face her for me! Tell her I didn't mean to do it! Stross, it's me! See her! It's Isaac! Tell her! Stross! Step 3! Step 3! Oh, God. Why did you do it, Stross?
Now, don't forget to stomp Stross's corpse so you can get an audio log.
Alexis, if you get this, I love you. I would never do anything to hurt you or our son. After the sessions, I keep seeing you. But you're so mad. So angry. It's so serious. I want you to stop. Don't be to me. Please come to me.
So we finally find out what the deal with Stross is. Or at least we get a little development for him. Also, that scene where he attacks Isaac, I like that for a lot of reasons. Because hacking is an activity that you're meant to feel safe during, and all of a sudden, what if you're not?
Shut up! Just shut up! The marker? It was you. You made me do it. You made me kill it. Didn't you?
We can't be faster.
I find it hard to believe that one was alone. But okay. Okay.
Audio log read number 438642. I've been selected for a special secret mission down in the core systems on the Shard. I hope I can do them proud. Altman be praised.
Now that is a phrase we haven't heard too often in Dead Space 2. Altman be praised. So this is the party elevator. This is where things pop off. But so far not so bad, right? We are going to continue to get mobbed throughout this very long elevator ride. But you know what shines in spaces this confined, where you're getting mobbed by multiple enemies at a time? That ding-dangle, upgraded, beautiful contact beam fire. I mean, it's formidable here, even without the special upgrade, but with it, you stand very, very little chance of failing this. And the radius of the stasis effect, it covers the entire elevator. Even if you're only in the corner, it goes corner to diagonal corner. Ah, so good. Just gotta be careful about reload times. Like, to make this, to sweeten the pot a little bit more, I think you also get, yeah, like that, you get invincibility frames during the animation, which is ridiculous. It's already so good, and then there are iframes on it. Make an argument for any other gun in the game being better than the contact beam. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear how any gun in this game can possibly be better than that. It's tremendous. It's way, way too good. There's no excuse for it being as strong as it is, and for having so much utility and potential.
You are my everything. And if I let you go, I've got nothing left.
Step 4. Acceptance. Now you're ready to finish this.
I've got no other comment on that except Nicole's voice actress gives a really good performance there. And we get our advanced suit. Oh, yeah. And I made sure to leave myself enough money, plus we got the diamond semiconductor, the ruby, and the gold to sell off, so we will absolutely, without doubt, have enough for that advanced suit. And it's not as hideous as the vintage one, so we might wear this around for a little bit too. So aside from that, we also have some significant character development for Isaac, who's been sorely needing it. Even though they gave him a lot more dialogue in this one, and they show his face off a lot more often, it doesn't change the fact that he's kind of bland and milquetoast. That ain't half bad. I don't like the color scheme that much, but the design gets an A-. Aside from that, I feel like I'm saying that phrase a lot in the past minute. That's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.